Hey, what's up you guys? So as you can tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be testing out and reviewing a classic Equine Biofit pad. Now, before anyone runs to the comments and tells me how much of a horse abuser I am for not just getting my mare a new saddle, if you don't know, I just bought a new saddle for my gelding, so I don't have a ton of extra money right now to buy my mare a different saddle. But I quickly realized with riding her more often now that my extra saddle does not fit her at all. She's so just little, but she's still, she's still wide, but she's just short, and she's built differently than my huge gelding. So obviously the saddle isn't gonna fit. So I've actually been riding her in two 1-inch pads, which the problem with that is, because of having two pads, my saddle moves around a little bit more than I would like it to. With just riding in one pad, she does get a little bit of a dry spot on her shoulder wither area, which I am like totally paranoid about, and I want to do something about it. So that's why I got this pad, and I'm hopefully going to try it out and see how it works for her. Now, like I said, before you run to the comments, this is a temporary solution to a temporary problem. I am saving up right now to get her a treeless saddle. Last race okay, sorry about that. My camera just decided it wasn't going to work anymore. But like I said, the last race I took her to, I used a treeless saddle for my best friend, and my mare absolutely loved it. She did great in it. It wasn't slipping around. It fit her really nice. It was a Bob Marshall, and I've been looking around online for a treeless saddle, and I can find one that's in my budget, that's used, so that, you know, I can get a treeless saddle for her and make that work for her. But for now, I'm gonna hope that this pad works for her. So let's just get into the video, check out this pad, and check it out my mare, and see if it still gives her any sweat marks or not. Okay, so here is the pad, and as you can probably tell, this is used, but it's still in really great condition. I bought it for $125 used. These pads are, I think, just under $200 brand new. But when I was first looking at it, I think the first thing that made me kind of concerned was this, build-up spot here. I thought it was going to be felt, but it's actually more like a gel, and so I'm not sure if that's really going to do much. Like, I don't know if that's really going to help the saddle, sit up more so it doesn't, slouch down on her withers and shoulder as much, or if it's just going to give her more of a relief there, or what it's going to do. So that was really my only concern with it. Otherwise, I like the size, the color, everything. it seems like a really nice put together pad. I like the thickness, I like everything about it. I didn't really like how it so easily squishes down. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm gonna show you a video quick showing my saddle on my mare without a pad or anything, so you can see how awful it is, and then we'll see if there is any sort of visual difference with having this pad and the saddle on. Okay, so as you can see, this is what the saddle looks like on my mare, and it's sitting way too far down. It's putting pressure right here on her shoulder and withers, and that's usually where she gets a little bit of a dry spot, and it's popping up way too much in the back here. It should be sitting more like this on her, but instead, it sits down like that. So it should be up here, and it's sitting a little bit down. It's not like crazy bad, and I'm probably just way overreacting, but yeah, I don't like it. So let's go ahead and try the pad on and see if it makes any sort of difference. Okay, so here's what the saddle looks like sitting on the pad without being cinched up, and honestly, I'm kind of shocked. Like, I don't know what to think right now. Like, it fits already way better. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but does it look like to you guys like there's a difference? Like, leave a comment down below. But like, I feel like it's not popping up nearly as much in the back. It's definitely sitting higher, and it's sitting up on exactly where I need it to, where it was kind of sitting down low and pinching her, and the gel whatever isn't like squishing down too much. I don't know, I kind of had some doubts, but like, this kind of gives me a little bit of hope. Like, maybe it might work. So I'm gonna go ahead and cinch her up and ride her get a good sweat going, and then I'll take the saddle off and we'll show you a quick video of her sweat patterns, and then I'll let you guys know what I really think of this pad. Okay guys, so here are the sweat marks on Angel. A couple days later I got a better sweat on her, obviously. So as you can tell, there is still a dry spot on this side, and I have her in the shade here so you can actually see a little bit better. Let's look at the other side here. So same thing on this side, there's still a dry spot on the side of her withers, and there's like kind of like a weird dry spot right on like the middle of her back too. Not sure what that's about, but yeah. I was thinking now that obviously this pad does not fix your fit of your saddle, and it's just a temporary thing. Obviously, you know, if you need a temporary fix or you just need a little bit more relief on the shoulder, then it should work for you. It didn't really help her as much as I was hoping it would, but I am going to be getting a different job here soon, so I will be able to get her treeless saddle for her sooner than I thought, thank God, because obviously this pad is not going to work, and my best friend's going to let me keep using her treeless saddle at races and whatever until I get my treeless saddle for her. But yeah. Okay guys, so overall final thought on the saddle pad. As of right now, I think it's a good pad. Do I think it made like a huge difference? Not really. I don't know if I feel like it's worth you know, dang near $200. If you're having a similar issue with your horse, then I would definitely try it out. See if you like it, maybe borrow it from a friend or buy it used like I did, and if it works and you really like it, then I would buy a new one. I don't know about buying a new one, you know, right off the bat. It did kind of slip back on her a bit too, which I didn't really like when I was riding her and whatever. So I don't know. I don't know really how I feel about that, but overall, I think it's a good pad. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would probably give it like maybe like a 7, just because it slid back on her. I didn't notice like a huge crazy difference. I didn't really like how it, you know, squished on the build-up spot. But other than that, I mean, I think it's a pretty good pad. Like I said, I would try it out if you're having a similar issue. It might work for you, but I definitely would try buying one used before buying a brand new one if you don't know if it's going to work for you or not. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the pad, and if you've tried one, if you liked it, and you know, stuff like that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time.